slowly but surely.
Let's pivot for a quick second.
Okay.
Let's pivot for a quick second. I was talking to a coworker about this, and I feel that talking about this with other people really helped me because maybe it's just me. We'll talk about it. I'm done with Marvel because it's just too much now.
Yes.
Agreed.
Thank you. Yes. Okay.
100%.
Because, and I'm just going to say my piece and then get out of here, and I'm going to let you guys go with it. But I remember there were specific, like, the part of the anticipation for Marvel movies was to see that movie and then see how it tied in to everything. Like seeing like Civil War happen and then the rest of phase 3 was Spider-Man, Black Panther getting their own movies kind of felt good because the Avengers are broken up. There's more room for other stories. Seeing Captain America come out the shadows in Infinity War was like a big moment because we haven't seen Captain America in like 4 years or something like that. And then in Endgame, seeing Thanos be beat, it really felt like a chapter had closed. And I thought I was going to be done with Marvel because Endgame stuck the landing. And it was going to be hard to like emotionally get myself back in it. But now it's just too much content because every like couple of months there's a movie. Every month there's a show. And the show is 1 hour and 6 episodes long, which is just long enough to keep you having 2 months of Disney Plus. And it's just too much content to where it's just like not even like worth it to get into. You know what I mean? Because you could skip some Marvel movies, honestly, really. But seeing WandaVision, I enjoyed. But then that was immediately followed up by Loki, which it was immediately Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And now Miss Marvel's a thing.
Yep.
Sorry. And then now Miss Marvel's a thing and just wrapped up its season at the time of this recording. And then there's still the movies coming out and there's still more to come. And that's just like,
For me, it's just...
you brought up, Cook. Sorry, Emily.
No,
I'll
go
let you
ahead.
finish. You brought up earlier today that at this moment, there's like 100 hours of phase 4 content.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they reported if all the movies combined that are currently out right now make up about 100 hours worth of time. And like they're promoting that as like a huge deal.
Yeah,
I'm like, have I really spent that much of my life?
Which is more or just slightly less than phases 1, 2, 3 combined. And that I don't think that's how you should be doing it. Like, I really think Disney Plus is hindering the Marvel experience. Was it perfect before? No, by God, no, by no means was it perfect before. But now, since it's just so much, it's tough to keep up with. And it's just not very enjoyable for me. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get back into it.
I feel like as a person, unless Marvel is your entire thing, like if Marvel is you eat, breathe, that's your entire existence, I think this amount of content is normal. But if that's all you're doing, that's all you really can do is enjoy that. For somebody who's just now a casual Marvel fan, I can't keep up. When I just watched one of the newest movies, the end credit scene or a few people were introduced, and I'm like, oh, if it wasn't for the person behind me in the theater who's like, oh, this is from so-and-so, from this episode, from, this season, I'm like, okay, well, I didn't watch any of that. I liked before in the, phase 2 where it was like, okay, these movies kind of tied together. And I like that they had little hints to the other one. Now it's like, I have to watch 60 hours of other TV shows to then get to understand what's happening here.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they brought in like the Flash or something into Doctor Strange. Was it not the Flash?
Wrong
Into
genre.
WandaVision?
Oh, Mr. Fantastic.
Mr.
Daredevil?
Fantastic? Daredevil? Oh, yeah. Daredevil made a cameo in Spider-Man No Way Home. But like, there were crazy amount of cameos in
which was cool, by the way.
Doctor Strange, which I haven't seen.
Okay.
So like for me, I'm like, as if Marvel is your entire thing and you want this content, that's great. But I don't think you're able to just casually watch it anymore and fully get it, which has made it unenjoyable for me.
Hence the reason I didn't know who was in the cameos. I was like,
Yeah, I'm just going to see Thor Love and Thunder and I'm boogieing up out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You were about to say something. Or were you not?
I already forgot, man.
Okay. Well, but yeah, so people have been really talking about how tough Marvel is to work for if you're in the visual effects department. VFX. What did I say? Oh, yeah. The VFX department and how Marvel is just a horrible client to work for. Like, no pay and crazy demands, and it's just a constant thing you have to keep up with. And like a lot of their like key scenes as they're pitching to the Disney higher ups about this is where we're going to go. Like a lot of those things are already like built on CGI, which is not how movies and TV shows go. They're like, hey, and you have to fit everything together at the end. It's a messy process. Can't stand it. Disney, do better. Although, like, the mouse is ever going to listen to fucking me.
No.
But no, I just, damn. Sound like I'm old. I miss the old Marvel. Just if they just had like one release like a month, I'm okay with that, like a movie, or just have the shows a bit different and then tie it in with a bigger movie or something later. I'd be okay with it. But like the fact you have Moon Knight 6 episodes to Miss Marvel 6 episodes, and then they're coming out with another show now 6 episodes. It's just too fast. TV shows can't be 6 episodes. Yes, I know that. I want to be a TV writer one day. Okay, I thought it was just me. No. I thought Endgame closed the book too good, and I just couldn't get back into it. But like, okay, I feel a lot better about myself now.
I mean, Spider-Man: No Way Home was the first Marvel movie I'd seen after Endgame, so I was burnt out for a hot minute. Okay,
yeah, and the way No Way Home was, it felt like Far From Home was just like a 2-hour prequel to what that movie was.
It was that second part we need to fill the trilogy to get from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, like I'm looking at this and I'm like, this isn't like Far From Home. I made an episode with Edgar called Far From Perfect. Like it was enjoyable, but it wasn't a good movie by any means. And then No Way Home was like a very good Spider-Man movie, to where I just felt like, oh, so this was just the prequel to that. Okay.
But I'm so burned out from Marvel that I haven't even seen that one yet because I just don't even have the gumption.
It is worth it. A little.
I know
it is worth it.
If Ashley's saying it's worth it because she got pickier than me.
Oh, I did. I don't watch a lot of stuff anymore.
She hung out with me and started picking shit apart. I'm like, hey, babe, I liked it. And she was like, well, the first act could have used a bit more work. And I'm like, whoa, who told you that?
I will cinema sense the fuck out of everything now as watching it.
Ashley will be great at cinema sense.
Ding, ding.
I don't have a ding. I have a gunshot.
Oh, I was like, what the heck? Welcome to America. Because for a nanosecond, we did all glance out the window to make sure that wasn't an actual thing, instinctually.
I just moved here. If it's gunshots already, I'm like, come on.
I know. I was like,
We're living here now.
We're moving.
Good.
Get this house back up on the market.